A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Thursday, July 27th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. State Senator James Skoufis, chairman of the Senate Investigations Committee, yesterday asked the Orange County DA's office to investigate any potential criminality in the Orange County Industrial Development Agency's approval of more than $2.25 million in incentives to Mack Brothers Limited, Milmar Food Group in Goshen. Skoufis' committee said the but-for principle was summarily ignored when the company stated that its application that the project would go forward regardless of whether there were awarded tax breaks, yet the senator noted the IDA granted the incentives.
It's disappointing that the new administration is in many ways operating similarly to the old administration. Certainly the old administration got slapped with felony charges and convictions, and so I'm not suggesting that is happening here. But the same approach, the same culture persists, and that is, again, that taxpayers be damned. We're going to do whatever we want to do to hand out effectively blank checks to any corporation that walks through their doors.
Meanwhile, Orange County DA David Hoovler says he will look into the matter.
We're going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb and see if there's anything there that we can do a criminal case on. But in our initial look, this report deals a lot more with bad governance and a poor culture for economic development than it does criminal activity.
A state-appointed monitor is expected to be named next month to oversee all activities and decisions of the Orange County IDA. Town Police Chief Joseph Sinagra was recently sworn in as president of the New York State Association of Police Chiefs. He's been placed on paid administrative leave by the Saugerties Town Board. The suspension of Sinagra, who has served as police chief since 2012, came after the town board held an emergency meeting on Wednesday. The town board has not revealed the reason behind the Wednesday meeting. Sources have told Mid-Hudson News the town is conducting an investigation into Sinagra, but failed to provide specifics. Former Saugerties Police Chief Lou Barbaria has agreed to lead the department on an interim basis at a rate of $50 an hour. Chief Sinagra was not immediately available for comment. Town Police Chief Joseph Sinagra, who was recently sworn in as president of the New York State Association of Police Chiefs, has been placed on paid administrative leave by the Saugerties Town Board. The State Department of Environmental Conservation announced yesterday the acquisition of 261 acres adjacent to the Catskill Forest Preserve's Sundown Wild Forest. The permanent protection of the land will preserve open space, protect drinking water sources that contribute to the New York City watershed, and expand recreational opportunities to support the local economy. The land preservation is a collaboration between the DEC and Open Space Institute. The purchase of the property along the east side of South Mountain in the town of Olive was made possible with the OSI and $665,500 from the state's Environmental Protection Fund. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
A man who shot two people, a 29-year-old Newburgh man, killing him and wounding a 5-year-old boy, was sentenced in Orange County Court yesterday to 25 years in state prison, followed by 5 years of post-release supervision. Lamont Williams previously pled guilty to manslaughter and assault in connection with the September 29, 2022 incident. 29-year-old Laquan Corbett of Newburgh died from the gunshot. Williams fled to North Carolina, where he was tracked down by the Orange County Sheriff's Office Fugitive Unit and the U.S. Marshal Service and North Carolina law enforcement, and extradited back to New York. A 74-year-old Pine Bush man is in Sullivan County Jail on bail following his arrest Wednesday, stemming from an alleged incident just before 11 p.m. on Wednesday, July 19th. State police from the Ellenville Barracks charged James Grant Jr. for luring a child to commit a crime, lewdness, exposing a body in public. Grant is currently out on bail for charges of sexual abuse stemming from a separate incident earlier this year, also involving a child. Westchester County District Attorney Miriam Roca announced that an independent review by a special prosecutor into the fatal police shooting of college student Danroy D.J. Henry Jr. in October 2010 concluded there is no legal basis to resubmit charges to a grand jury. Henry, a 20-year-old Pace University sophomore, was shot by a Pleasantville police officer outside a Mount Pleasant bar. The DA, however, identified areas where real analysis and reform are desperately needed, said Michael Sussman of Goshen, attorney for the Henry family.
Frankly, from my point of view, the most serious recommendation, the most important recommendation is that when you have police shootings, those who are in authority shut up until they've done an investigation and not issue defensive statements against police officers or in favor of police officers until they know what they're talking about.
The attorney said in this case, a chief made comments that Henry was driving into police officers and that's why they shot him, which turns out to be materially false. Police are looking for the person who broke into the Petco store on North Galleria Drive in the town of Wallkill on 2 occasions and made off with several animals and other items. Town police say the break-ins occurred at 9:30 Sunday morning and shortly after 7 a.m. Wednesday. Both investigations disclosed a known suspect forcibly entered the store before committing the thefts. Wallkill Town Police are being assisted by the Orange County DA's office and state police. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.